Hey everybody, it's Mary. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for dropping by. This video is more of a booktube type video where I'm going to be sharing about a readathon that I'm going to be participating in the month of April, actually. It's called the O.W.L.s Readathon 2020. And for any of you Harry Potter fans out there, you will have recognized the reference right away. It is Harry Potter themed. This readathon was created about 3 years ago over on the YouTube channel Book Roast. I will link her video down below. This, like I say, it's in the third year already. The O.W.L.s readathon takes place in April, and then following the Harry Potter theme, there's also the Newt's exam, the Nastily Exhausting Wizarding Tests. I think that's the full title of it, and that one takes place in August. I'm trying to give you just a little bit here about it, but over on Book Roast, she created several, Harry Potter career paths for, us to follow, and certain, class exams that we would need to study for, quote unquote, study for, which in this case would just be, read certain books based on a particular prompt or theme for each of these classes. And all the different careers, there's like, I don't know how many careers. I think she said there was like 20 careers or something this year. She keeps updating the career guide every single year, and there's everything that you might expect. There's stuff like from the Aurors and alchemists to potion makers to herbologists to wand makers to so much more. And this it sounded really exciting, but every time I found it in the past, the events were already over. So this time I caught it in time and I wanted to participate in it. So so the career path that I decided to choose was the journalist or writer. And it's that might seem like kind of an obvious one, but I don't know, I just wanted to start off with that one. So for the journalist and writer O.W.L.s, there are three subjects, 3 exams to study for. There's History of Magic, Muggle Studies, and one other subject of my choice. And for the History of Magic one, the prompt that she gave us is Witch Hunts, a book featuring witches or wizards. Now for that one, I actually have 2 choices that I could pick from. There's, the very obvious Harry Potter, because what's an O.W.L.? What's a Harry Potter styled readathon without Harry Potter book? But I may pass on this one because I'm actually, you can see all the sticky notes. I'm reading it for a specific blog post that I want to write. Or the other one, I had actually picked this up last month, maybe the beginning of this month. I don't remember exactly. But this other one is called So You Want to Be a Wizard. And according to my Goodreads, I had actually read this book several years ago, but it apparently must not have sunk in because I don't remember what the story's about. I remember picking it up to read it, but I don't remember what it's about. So, hey, those are the choices for my History of Magic. My History of Magic class. So You Want to Be a Wizard and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So for my Muggle Studies class, the prompt was simply a book from the perspective of a Muggle, or in other words, a contemporary story. So I took that to mean just any present day style book. So for Muggle Studies, I chose Dangerous Illusions by Irene Hannon, and it's a contemporary. It's a Christian suspense novel, I think is how it's called. But I've read so many other books by Irene Hannon, and she never disappoints. I absolutely love everything that she writes, and so I am really looking forward to this one. And then I was free to choose one other subject, whichever subject that I wanted, and so I chose Defense Against the Dark Arts, which the prompt for that one was a book set at the sea or the coast, and so I chose Sea Witch Rising by Sarah Henning. I have never read this one before. My brother did, though. I think Sea Witch Rising, I think it's actually a sequel to another book, so I may have to try to find that other book another time. Okay, yeah, the first book I think is called Sea Witch, and I think they're both kind of dealing with, you know, like the Little Mermaid's Sea Witch, and her story, but this is, I'm starting to get into, you know, these fairy tale retellings or twisted tales, or, you know, just stories told from other characters that we don't really know about. And so Sea Witch Rising is my Defense Against the Dark Arts book. Now there are also, along with the different career paths that you can choose, she's also included some other seminars, extra trainings that you can do, and of course extra books to read for those. And the one that I chose, Merpeople Linguistics. I actually have a bachelor's degree in linguistics, so this one was actually kind of fascinating to me. Just this, you know, the idea of Merpeople linguistics in, you know, this magical world. So the only class I needed to study for that one was herbology, and the prompt in that one was Mimbulus Mimbletonia, a title that starts with M. And for that one, I chose Making Sense of Suffering by Wayne E. Brickey. I hope I said that last name right. And looking at it now, I was looking at our bookshelf and it just randomly picked some stuff, and I kid you not, this is the only book that I own that starts with the letter M right now. But anyway, looking at it now, with, you know, everything that the world is going through with this coronavirus, this book, Making Sense of Suffering, might actually be kind of perfect for, you know, for all of this, just because when you hit with stuff like this, with these viruses and all the panicking that goes on, or just any kind of suffering at all, how do you make sense of it? And it looks like this book is going to help me understand that a little bit. All right, so those are my choices for the O.W.L.s Readathon 2020. Once again, I will link to the original Readathon videos, and I hope that you enjoyed my choices. And if you're interested in participating in this Readathon, you are definitely welcome to. The more the merrier, I'm sure. Again, like I say, you can find more information on her videos, and I think her website too, which are linked in her videos, but I'll go ahead and link those down below as well. So I hope everybody has a fabulous day, and read on.